Hey everyone, I'm going to try this one last time. This is the third, fourth, or fifth take of this video I tried to do, and for some reason I cannot capture it right because like dogs come in, that thing comes blowing, and I hope you guys can hear me, but yeah, we'll see. So I am just gonna power through this. I'm going to get a sip of tea. Tea. So, I am drinking a white almond blush. That is white tea with almond and that could have been bad. White almond. It's white tea with almond. I believe rose and maybe a little vanilla. Here. And it is from the Cozy Tea Cart in Brookline, New Hampshire. Look at that. Oh shit. Focus, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Focus. You focus? Focus. Oh, it is. Oh shoot! It is a very gorgeous tea. Yeah. So. Oh. Yum. So I am drinking that right now, and here is the label. Ooh, if I do the label. There we go. It focused on the label. Now replace it with the tea. Look at the tea. There we go. That took a little bit longer than needed. But yeah, the Cozy Tea Cart's one of my favorite places to go get tea. Well, now it's Tipple and Rose because I can't go down to I can't go up to the Cozy Tea Cart now that I'm in Georgia, but it felt like home. It's 30 minutes out, away from my house, and we would go there and drink pot after pot after pot of tea, and it would just hours would fly by. Yeah, so cheers. And I just came up with a really fun saying, or a fun little thing. I blame RuPaul for this one. I've been watching way too much RuPaul. I feel that it's better to throw shade than spill an amazing cup of tea. Yes, queen. Okay, so I am gonna start in Athens. A couple weekends ago, I went to Athens and I went to this rock gem mineral show, and there were so many amazing specimens. I'm like, ooh, look, shiny, 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 shiny. Ooh, I want one of those, two of those, three of those, four of those. Ooh, time out. Time out. Budget. Yes, I was at a gem show on a budget. But don't worry, I did just fine. So, I am in the process of looking for work, looking for a whole different thing, and getting settled. I don't know where it's gonna be, but yeah, so I went to this gem show, and I just wanted to see what was out there, looking for certain things, and, well, not necessarily certain things, just seeing what the whole thing was like. So I went there, and I was so excited because I saw beautiful specimens, and I usually gravitate to the amethyst, the rose quartz, the lapis lazuli, only if it's secondhand lapis lazuli, because it's there was a huge thing that happened It had to do with a family getting killed because someone else wanted control of their lapis lazuli mine. So you gotta be careful. So I like my second hand lapis lazuli. I mean, it's still just as good. It just took a little detour getting to me. So, but no, be responsible when you like collect gems and rocks and stuff, and do your research as best as you can, because I know it can be tough. But yeah. So there was a vendor there called, her company's called Fat Rocks. Come on, focus. Focus. Fat Rocks, and it's Patricia E. Krimmel, and she runs it. She was really amazing, and she had gorgeous spheres, gorgeous smoky and clear quartz spheres, and they had these beautiful rainbows inside. They were like about that big, so it was so gorgeous, and I really wanted them, but I couldn't. But I did find this. Now look at this. This is obsidian. It's an obsidian slab. So, look at my kitchen, look at my den, look at the light, and look at the desk. So yeah, it is really gorgeous. Now, when I saw this, like, I was drawn to it. I mean, it was there all day, and people's fingerprints were smudging it, and like this and that, but I saw it and I had to have it, and it was just calling to me. I haven't been really connecting with any of my gems or crystals lately, or rocks, because it's just like they all been packed up, and yes, I've been leaving out them during the moon phases and all that, but I need my own space, and this is the first time I connected with a really good, like, really good piece of, like, crystal or gemstone, and I've been staring at it for the past, I've been getting lost in this, in my reflection of this. So I think I'm going to use this for shadow work and maybe divination and meditation. So, like, looking through it to just like bring myself to me, I guess, because whenever I look at it lately, I would be like thinking about a lot of different things, and like, and then I would stare at it and my mind would be like, so it's kind of like I've been doing shadow work with it, so it's really cool. And so I cleaned it up, and like it smudges very easily, as you can see, but there are also these cracks. You see these cracks, or like these scratches? I thought it would come off when I gave it a good wash or good rinse, but no. So look at this. So this is the back, and you see all the cracks. It's actually part of the stone. I believe it's how it's been cut. So I really like it. Like, it gives it that, oh, it can break at any time, which it probably can, but it's like that edginess to it, I guess. Who knew an edgy obsidian? But no, I just fell in love with it, and I think it is a beautiful find. Like, look at me. Look at me. Obsidian, obsidian in my hand. Who is the best in the land? Oh gosh. I have way too much fun sometimes. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can see how clear the reflection is, so it'll be fun to work with. So, next I went to a record store. I went to Wuxtree, or Wuxtry. I don't know how to say that. I'm new here. But Wuxtree Records since 1976. So you know they have good stuff if they've been there for that long. So I'll show you what I got. I got two pioneers in their own right. I got... Oops. I'll put that one. I got Woody Guthrie. This Land Is Your Land. Woody Guthrie was a huge activist, mainly for unions, labor rights, migrant rights, and yeah, I mean, even This Land Is Your Land has a lot of, like, it was not meant to be this patriotic thing everyone thinks it is, because there is a line in there that, that a lot of people would think is, like, they kind of write it out of it, and it goes, we saw, we went a walking, we saw a sign, it said no trespassing, but we kept going, and on the other side, there was nothing. So, yeah. And then it also had a line, in the shadows, see, well, I see my people in the welfare line, something like that. So, I mean, it was a very activistic, very activist song. And so Woody Guthrie, This Land Is Your Land. On side one there is Talking Columbia, Pasture of Plenty, Newfoundland, Oregon Trail, End of My Line, This Land Is Your Land, the Grand Coulee Dam, Ramblin' Round, and Going Down the Road. So, yeah, I mean, it was, he was quite a pioneer in himself, and I believe to be one of the first anti-fascist, or one of the first of Antifa, because he was very anti-fascist. I even said it on his guitar. And I mean, because fascism needs to go bye-bye. So does racism, bigotry, and all forms of hate. Yeah, so anyways, moving along to this sweetheart right here, Loretta Lynn. You're Looking at Country. And she was a pioneer in her own right. I mean, she is like the queen of country, and she was a feminist before there were feminists, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Well, I mean, she had songs that were, she had a song about birth control before birth control, like, before birth control became the normal. Like it was like, I'll take my little blue pill, or my little pill, or something like that. And that was very controversial back then. And then you have songs like Coal Miner's Daughter, which is about her and her dad. And then you have Fist City, which is about her fighting off her lover's girlfriends, or Don't Come Back a Drinking. but yeah, I mean, she was a pioneer and a feminist in her own right. So yeah, it was a very like amazing thing. Like I just watched Coal Miner's Daughter for the other night, and it still gives me chills. Um, so what is next? Let's go to Atlanta. So Atlanta, I went to Atlanta Oddity Market. I went to the pre-show and the pre-show and the pre-party and the main event. Oh my gosh, the main event. Oh, so there were a lot of people, and like I had to wait in line. Like I was 30 minutes late, and I had to wait in line an hour. They were at max capacity right at the door. So, I mean, I hope they get a bigger space next time. But it was a lot. I mean, I I kind of got anxiety not moving, and like if you left you can't come back because there were a lot of people waiting and looking, and yeah, so I'm glad I went to the pre-party, and that's when I got this. Look at this. Yes. Maybe if I zoom in. Yeah, it's a bug that mimics a leaf, and it's really well preserved. And I got that from Forgotten Boneyard. Isn't that cool? That was actually on display. It's Medusa's Medusa skull. Like he made a replica of a skull and then got like snake bones and stuff. So he makes really cool creations out of bones, and it's really fascinating. And I'll link everyone down below. The name is forgottenboneyard.com. Forgotten. That's a website. The name is Forgotten Boneyard. So, yeah, it has a list of his Oddity tour. Ooh, he's coming back November 16th. Ooh, I gotta check that out. I wonder if he's gonna be in New Jersey or... Okay, anyways, back. And then, and I mean, there were a lot of amazing things I just wish I could get. Like, Curioscapes, you gotta check them out. I'm gonna leave the link below. Like, she makes little landscapes and glass things, and it's just with crystals, like preserved bugs and like natural items, and it's really really cool. And so yeah, so the guy from Oddities was there, Mike. I believe that's his name. So you know the show Oddities, it was on Discovery. He was at the event, and I got these. So these are Tom of Finland's artwork. He did the drawings. It's dated 1960s, and these were the thing, because they back then in the 60s porn was a no-no. So, and erotica was still, I mean, erotica was a thing. But yeah, when it came to like nudie mags and all that, it was no, never mind for like LGBTQIA people back then. But I mean, and the only reason why they got away with this, I believe, is because it was showing off muscle. It was a physique thing. See, physique pictorial. So it was all about like the body, like health and exercise, I guess. Even though there is no instruction on how to exercise anywhere. So yeah, I mean, so Tom of Finland is a famous artist who did this. He has a documentary. I'll link it down below. Oh, and like, I'll give you a look at what's in them. Nope, can't do that one. Can't do that one. Like, here's a safe one. Ish. Yeah, so, and, I mean, yeah, so it was a, like, it had to be labeled as that, or else, like, it would be banned, and it was already walking a fine line. Now, I could be getting the history wrong, I just learned it, and so there's some... So, does anyone remember those magazines? I believe one of them was XY, or like it's basically was the same thing as one of those. What are those queer magazines? Out something. I mean, there were a whole bunch of interesting ones. So yeah, that's yeah, so those were basically what that was. And yeah, so I got those. Tom of Finland, like, his artwork is world renowned, and it's phenomenal. I love it. And now I got a lucky rabbit's foot. Oh, animal parts. Icky. Now, if you want to be one of those, like, I'm not vegan. I'm like, I collect animal parts that are usually ethically obtained. So, rabbit's foot, this probably since the 70s, vintage, probably had a couple owners prior to me. I'm not too worried about it. And there was another vendor there that I could not, he had a lot of preserved insects and stuff too, and look at that. Look at this. An alligator claw. I like this one because it looks like it's putting a little spell or something on you, like. So yeah. And then after the oddity market, I had to hit up Lil 5 Points and get some records. So I got this one, Greg Holden, and it was buy one get one. So Greg Holden, he had a song in Sons of Anarchy, I believe it was this one, and he has a song called Boys in the Street, and it's basically about a father's relationship with his gay son and trying to come to terms with it. So it's a very moving and kind of little like it's kind of like the same situation me and my dad have. So it's like, yeah. So on this record you have Hold On Tight, Save Yourself, Bulletproof, Boys on the Street, Give It Away, Chase the Sun, Free Again, and Wonderful World, It'll Come Out, Oats, I Won't Forget, Next Life. So yeah, I mean, he's a really phenomenal singer-songwriter. I almost saw him live in Asbury when he played Asbury Lanes, but Fear was playing that night, and I chose to see Fear. Fear is a 80s hardcore punk band. Yeah. Early 80s. Late 70s. Fear. And then I got this one. Mike Adele. I never heard of this person. I just like the artwork, and so I got it. And it sounds what I expected. Very folkish, very singer-songwritery. Side A has All the Morning, Blue Above the Green, Thought About July, More Than the Summer, Hell Exists, East Shore, West Shore, Julia, Sunny Outside This Afternoon, The Closure in India, Seattle. So yeah, I mean, it was an album that I was surprised I actually liked. I like the art, so I got it. And yeah, that was that. So yeah, I believe that's everything I went oh, this jacket. So Psycho Sisters, one of my favorite like thrift vintage stores. I always find something good. Now this doesn't close all the way, but when I saw it, I automatically thought of this sweater. So I really like it. I don't know if I can. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I really like it. It matches the sweater, and it's a little short and a little, I mean, I can't close it, so of course it's going to be short, but, you know, I think it goes well with this. Like, it doesn't have to be open, and it doesn't, because I feel like the shirt does it all, and this just puts it together. So, yeah. Let me know what you think of the stuff I got, or, like, my outfit, or yeah, just give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, yeah, I believe that's all I wanted to show you. I mean, I'll show you this one more time because it is amazing. Hey, look, me, hi. So yeah, I will put links to everything down below, and yeah, I'll put links to everything down below, and I'll watch this back and make sure it sounds good. I'm sorry about my improvised curtain thing. I mean, there was a reflection, and I wanted to try to ease it as much as possible, but I'm in a process of trying to figure life out, and I work with what I got. But I got a new microphone and a new camera, so yeah. So awesome. Well, much love and best wishes to you all, and bye. Have a wonderful day.